Let me hear you sing. Today I break the chains that bind. Spread my wings, now I can fly. Today I break the chains that bind. Hey, spread my wings, now I can fly. I'm moving forward, forward, no more looking behind. Oh, nobody can stop me, no. I'm letting all my dead weight drop to the ground. My feet are getting lighter. Watch me leave the ground. Lift your eyes, and you can watch me. Now let me hear you sing.
San Antonio, Texas, a beautiful city. Some people that are vibrant, you know what I mean, welcoming, good food, a lot of smiles, a lot of things to do, you know, great family environment, romantic city as well. You know, you got your lady and, you know, people like that. The music scene down there is something that's been growing steadily for a while. I've had the opportunity to work with so many amazing artists down there, you know, and everyone there is just, you know, we're all just trying to work hard and figure out a way for the city to be, you know, get a light to it a little bit more, you know. Sometimes that causes friction a little bit, but not much. But, you know, for the most part, San Antonio is a city of soul. You know, it's a lot of people, you know, a lot of good feelings and stuff like that. So it's just an amazing city. I can't speak, you know, any more great things about it. A lot of culture, a lot of Mexican culture. You know, Tex-Mex is kind of like originated in San Antonio. So it's a great city. It's the greatest city. I love it. Man, I feel like going back all the time. You know, the goal is to go back. The goal is to go back with the goal. You know, I set out on this journey to try to find something that's greater so I can bring it home for, you know, so other young guys or young ladies like me that have the same aspirations of me won't have to take the type of journey that I had. And so far, I've been able to do that in so many different ways. You know, but that's been the goal. The goal is to get home. I go home often because, you know, to be with my son, he's the most important thing to me, you know, but I gotta be out here fighting, you know, working hard, so I can go and get whatever that is so I can bring it home and bring a light to my city, so we don't have to do things like travel outside to get the different opportunities. Those opportunities can be presented right in our home, right where we at, you know, that's the goal, so.
Yo, what's up? What you doing, man? What are you doing? You just a Ninja Turtle man right now? Hey, you need to stop running around in the house like that, man. Hey, come here, man. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hey.
You gotta stop running around and jumping on the furniture. You too big for that now, okay? Look at me.
Right.
You understand me? Say yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. How was school today?
What's good?
It was good? What you do?
Daddy's talking to you, Billy. I did lots of stuff.
Like what? Tell me something.
Say bye, Billy. Bye, Daddy.
I love you, man.
You too. I love you too.
All right, you have a good night, okay?
Still gonna be on the stage with you.
Of course you are, man. You gonna play the piano too?
Okay.
All right.
Could I sing on the microphone too?
You can.
Yes. If you behave. All right.
All right then.
All right.
All right, peace.
Stop the mic.
I wanna hold on to this feeling for the rest of my life. Oh, it seemed to never come together, but it finally feels right. Oh, now we are who we are, unrestricted. Embrace who you are, 'cause you're different. It's calling you now if you're listening. I'm talking about life. Yeah, yeah, sing.
What I go through mentally to prepare is the process all begins probably weeks before my performance. I just start putting in my head what I feel like the crowd will be like, what they will respond to, what will be the best thing to present, how I should present, what I want them to hear. And I just start thinking about that every day until I sit down at the computer and really start rearranging my songs and putting the set together. For this particular show, I know the challenges that I'll be facing, but I also know the pluses. The sound system is really good, but because it's a family event, everyone's not there specifically for the concert. So you have to draw the people in. You have to do things to draw them in. I know that. I'm also in preparation for some shows that's coming up, so this is a practice venue for me. Just right now, I wanted to eat something to wake my throat up a little bit. Been drinking water all morning. So I've been practicing a lot as well. So just, making sure that I go over my songs over and over again, so I don't mess up on the lyrics as much as possible. So I always seem to kind of fumble on that sometimes. But I'm getting through it, man. I just want the message to get through. But that's really what my preparation is like. I talk it out with people. I see what they think. I get their opinion, and then you just get on stage and take care of business. You know what I mean? It comes out how it comes out. That's really my preparation process.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to each and every one of you. Bienvenidos. Thank you so much. Good afternoon. I am your council member, Vanessa Gibson, and I am so proud to represent all of you and beauties. Give it up for Ethnia Word. All right, so we are having a good time. This is about celebration, our children. We have games and food.
Ladies, all my ladies in the house, make some noise. But I can't leave my dogs out. All my fellas, let me hear you say, ho. That's what I'm talking about, man. But I really... Listen, let me hear you say, let's celebrate. I'm feeling good. Sing, let's celebrate. I'm feeling good. Sing, let's celebrate. I'm feeling good. Sing. Now we're gonna try this out. Let me hear you feel good. Say feel good. Double down, feel good. Feel good. Feel good. Feel good. Feel good. One more time, feel good. Double time, feel good. Feel good. Feel good. Look, I don't really care. You show it now. You did your thing. Now take a bow. Tell me feel good. Feel good. Feel good. Feel good. Let it in. Do what you do. I do my thing. I don't know about you right now. I feel good. Say, feel good. Feel good. Love. That's how we coming off the work that you done with it. You got some type of hope. You in the blood with it. Straight out of San Antonio, touching so some love with it. Your favorite rapper, Monty got a real buzz with it. Been unemployed, but you finally got that car with it. First check, over the bills, pay the ball with it. First check, probably go and hit the mall with it. Man, I want it all.
Leaving San Antonio, not just my son, but just my people, was so difficult for me because I had grinded so many years and I accomplished so much just by having that. And for me to have to leave to find a better opportunity, one, was frustrating because I am somebody that's so engraved in the culture and I didn't have the answers anymore. So my quest has just been to find the type of answers that I need to progress, to have our city progress. Leaving my son was the most difficult thing that I've ever done because I have a unique relationship with my son. You know, when he was young, you know, me and his mother, unfortunately, we were never really together, but we worked great as a team. She's a wonderful woman and I love her dearly. She's a great woman. But we were never together, so when he was young, you know, like I'm talking about like 2 weeks old, I would have him for days for myself. You know, that's really an unlikely thing for a father to, you know, have those type of situations just being by himself, but it made me bond with my son differently, and I feel like I'm really good with my son. And, you know, for me to have to leave him and not know what's going on every single day, even though I talk to him every day, was very difficult. But if I didn't leave and I wanted to say, you know, I always put it like this: if my son came to me one day and said, "Dad, I want to do this," whatever it is, you know, and it may be something that the world says is impossible, right? How could I look him in the eye and say, "Son, you could do that," without trying to do this, what I'm trying to accomplish? A guy from San Antonio that raps, sings, and produces, and kind of makes music that no one else has really done before. If I don't give this a real shot and try to make it as big as I can, how could I look my son in his eye and say, "Son, you could do anything that you put your mind to"? That was more important to me than being there every day, because, you know, him being a black man, actually a black and brown man growing up, because he's biracial, growing up in society today, he needs to know more than ever that you could do it, you know, and that's just more important to me, you know, to have that encouragement to see, you know, you got to be the change you want to be. And I wanted to be an example for myself, for my son, not only with my words, but with my actions as well. So it was difficult for sure, but it was something that had to be done.
saying?
So my name is Stanford Reed. I'm an artist of a lot of different sorts. I produce electronic pop music. I'm a singer-songwriter, multi-instrumentalist. I play alto saxophone, bass, and drums mostly. And I'm a part of a lot of different projects right now. One of I was kind of born into music. My grandmother was a professional opera singer, and she also teaches piano and voice. And around about the age of 5, being a young mischievous kid, she would make me, when she would babysit me, she would make me sit down and watch her teach her students. And so I began to pick up a lot of principles of a lot of music theory by ear and by paying attention to her lessons. As far as me performing to that capacity, how I do now more or less, it's I say around about 2013 is when I did my first performance on stage of some electronic songs that I originally recorded in the studio and released as singles. My first performance was in Brooklyn at a venue called the Rock Shop, and it was a disaster to say the least. You know, I really didn't know much about it, how the performance thing went down. I thought we rehearsed enough, and you know, I didn't have enough confidence in the people that I had playing along with me. I didn't have enough confidence in myself, and that falling on my face really gave me a new drive and a new type of ambition that led to me to develop that craft of live performance. So nowadays, when I perform live, I'm performing, you know, I'm singing, I'm making up songs on the spot, so I freestyle here and there sometimes, and I'm performing on several different instruments in one show. Like I've played drums and sang. I've played drums and sang and played saxophone solos while on the drums. I've played bass and percussion instruments and at the same time in performances. I just keep I keep throwing them all together and seeing what success I'm having. And if I have success at it, it's something I will do again. If I fail at it, it's something I'm definitely going to do again, because I have to succeed at it. You know, I just kind of how I see it. Set him up, knock him down. I'm not even gonna say that I think that I have what it takes to succeed. I'm every day working to prove that I don't have what it takes to fail. What it takes to fail is, I guess, having the mindset that you can give up. I can't give up. And then when I think, how do I know I can't give up? Then I gotta try to give up. What is giving up? I guess giving up as well. Yeah, I gotta try as hard as possible, and then fail, and then say, all right, I'm done because I failed. Now I'm currently homeless. Don't necessarily have a domicile to call my own. Yet my belongings are being looked after in a nice safe. They're safe. I have tons of awesome friends that, you know, allow me to occupy their space whenever I need to. Moving around, be staying in hostels and things of that nature. But in New York City, I don't really feel the need to invest in that type of situation, even stay in a hostel, because at the end of the day, At the end of the day, it's so much more beauty to experience by being out there, putting myself out there, and really getting to see where different people are coming from. Like, I've never been homeless for my life, really. Never. Never was in a situation where I didn't have my own apartment or someone was providing a place for me to stay. You know, every night where I could lay back and sleep horizontally. You know, I've been sleeping vertically for the past couple of days, and that change, just keeping things upright. You know, it's like staying on the move. Like that's how we move. We move upright now. So, you know, I'm just staying on the move, and I really like it. It's get to experience life from a lot of different ways. It's like in the movie Dope. The kid talked about how when you don't fit in the life, you learn life lessons from a lot of disparate people and places. Like you learn these life lessons, and those will make you who you are. The lessons themselves and your response to the lessons, how you apply the knowledge.
Don't know what you're leaving for. It hurts me.